Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here. So in today's video, I will be bringing you guys a very important final Week 10 injury report for the Washington football team and also the Detroit Lions. So we got some interesting news there. And also at the end of the video, I will be showing you guys some very interesting interviews with Terry Mclaurin and Chase Young. Terry Mclaurin was talking about his matchup with Jeffrey Okudah, his college teammate, and then Chase Young was talking about his matchup with Adrian Peterson. So if you guys are new, subscribe for Washington and NFL content. So let's get right into the video, and remember, check out House of Hoodies, use code Pedro for 15% off. Okay, so first we'll start off with the injury report for the Washington football team and then the Detroit Lions. So, we have the final injury report. We know who's going to play and who's not going to play. And then at the end of the video, you guys will see the interviews. So make sure you guys stick around to the end of the video. And like I said, subscribe. We are so close to hitting 3.5K, and hopefully we can hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So, out for Sunday, Deron Christian, which I believe this is his third straight missed game. Jared Norris is out, not a big blow right there. And then Dontrell Inman is out, and of course, Kyle Allen is out. For some reason, they still have not put Kyle Allen on IR. Maybe they'll bring Bryce Love back onto the roster in the next couple of days and move Kyle Allen to IR, but I highly doubt it. I still think Love is, not highly doubt it, but I still think Bryce Love is a week away. And then the players that are questionable, Jeff Badet, the wide receiver, he fully practiced yesterday. I'm not sure about today. Not a huge blow if he doesn't play. If he doesn't play, maybe Robert Foster is active. And then Dustin Hopkins, that's the biggest name on the board today, and he's questionable, and if he doesn't play, which looks like a 50-50 shot, it's probably going to be a game time decision. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, you know what? They're probably waiting. That roster spot might be for the kicker, because they might have to have two kickers on the active game day roster, because they're going to have to. They're probably going to call up that kicker. We'll see. That's going to be interesting, because they did protect. If you look at this tweet right here, Washington protected 4 players this week, and one of them was a kicker. So, it's going to be interesting to see if Hopkins can play or not, and, how healthy he is. So, that's it for our side. And then on the Lions side, Kenny Golladay, their best receiver by far, he is out with the hip injury. That's pretty much expected. TJ Hawkinson is questionable, and that would be a huge blow to them, because their tight end core is, okay with Hawkinson, but without Hawkinson, our tight end core is better than theirs, and that's saying something. Jamal Agnew, he's questionable with the rib injury. Hopefully he's out, because, he's probably one of the best returners in the game, and, if he's out, the special teams is pretty good, blocking a few punts and doing some other things, their coverage too. So if Jamal Agnew gets thrown into the mix, that could hurt us a lot. So hopefully he doesn't play, because if he does, they could get a lot of, extra return yards. Jared Davis, questionable with a knee injury. One of their better, linebackers. They got a couple other players. Nick Williams, probably not going to play. But the biggest name, Kenny Golladay, like I said. But if TJ Hawkinson doesn't play, that could be a huge boost to our team, because, they don't have too many great offensive weapons besides Golladay, Marvin Jones, but Galladay's out. You got Stafford, obviously, who's still a good quarterback, and then you have DeAndre Swift, AP, and Kerryon Johnson, but none of those guys are really good backs. They're all, okay to decent backs. Swift could become a great back, but he's still got a ways to go. So, that's it on the injury list. We've been relatively healthy this year. We've had a few major injuries with Landon Collins, tearing his Achilles and being out for the year, and then Matt Ioannidis, his injury and Kyle Allen's injury. But besides that, we haven't had too many injuries this year, but it does look like Cornelius Lucas has probably cemented himself as the starting left tackle. It's going to be interesting if Sadiq Charles comes back next week. What's the left side going to look? Is it going to be Cornelius Lucas and then Sadiq Charles at left guard, or is it going to be Sadiq Charles at left tackle and Wes Schweitzer at left guard is going to be very interesting to see. And then one quick note before we get into the interview. Like I said, we protected 4 practice squad players this week, and one of them is Steven Montez. And, this is very interesting because it's going to be very, very weird and kind of embarrassing for, in my opinion, for the franchise if they pull up Steven Montez and he is the backup over. That's going to be very, very weird. They, protected him off the practice squad this weekend. Who knows? Maybe they'll promote him in a couple weeks to being the 3rd stringer, but it's going to be interesting to see because this could be a message to Dwayne. Like, if you don't start to put in this work, you're not even going to be the backup anymore. You're going to be the 3rd string quarterback to someone who, hasn't played in 2 years, and also an undrafted free agent out of Colorado. So, Dwayne's got to pick it up, and, maybe he'll be able to start some games at the end of this year if he continues to do, or if he starts to, put in that work. So now we will go ahead to the Chase Young and Terry McLaurin's interview. I hope you guys enjoy the interviews.
Level, so it was Eli, it was Gary on, few other of the top corners at the time when I came in, and they kind of gave it to me that first one-on-one. So I remember my first one-on-one going against Jeff. I threw him on the ground. It was completely legal, but he got up and was kind of confused, like looking for the flag. And his position coach, Coach Combs, was telling him, like, that's how college football is now. And then I remember that next week, he made a play on a ball against me, and he got really excited. So that's the type of stuff you wanted to see, especially out of a young guy, or a guy who just keeps competing, even though he may get knocked down. I know it's going to be a 4-quarter battle with him. So me and him are going to definitely have some fun. Level.
But hey, I'm coming hard too. So I know he's gonna run hard. He's a Hall of Famer, and I got my utmost respect for AP. But we're in the league. We ain't gonna back down. So yeah.
Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the injury report, and also the interviews. Let me know if you guys want to see this happen more often. And yeah, I might be streaming tomorrow and maybe also a pre-game stream on Sunday. Appreciate all the support you guys have shown me. Subscribe if you guys are new, like the video, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. Peace.